Hey guys, so today I'm doing a video all about my festival must-haves. I'm going to share some clothing items that I picked up, some accessories, some beauty products, and just overall some tips that I think will be helpful if you are attending any festivals this summer. I'm actually going to Bonnaroo on behalf of Soap & Glory, so I'm super thrilled about that, really excited to be attending. I've actually been to Nashville before, but it was for a very quick trip, so hopefully after the festival I'll be able to spend a little bit more time in the city, kind of explore around, and then also, fingers crossed that the Predators are still playing for Game 6 while I'm in Nashville. I'm definitely a big hockey fan, so I think that would be really cool to witness that. And then I've been seeing on social media and stuff and on TV, of course, just how excited and pumped up the fans are in Nashville for that. So hopefully that will be happening. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the things that I have to show you. I do want to go ahead and talk a little bit about my hair because I'm sure you're watching this and like, whoa, your hair is purple. So yeah, it is. Basically, I got a little bit bored and I decided to lighten my own hair, so I did bleach it out a bit and it got way too blonde. Definitely way more blonde than I was expecting and hoping, and you can probably see that in my last video. A few of you commented that you liked it, but I just felt too blonde. I felt like it was kind of washing me out a little bit. So I went in and I just decided to add in some silvery blue, and then I actually went back the next day and I put in the purple pieces. So I really recommend dyeing your hair like that because I was able to really like spot dye it and go through and pick different like highlight pieces that I wanted to be more purple, and then some of the pieces grabbed a bit more silvery blue, and I really love the way it turned out. It's definitely just something a little bit different and fun, but perfect for a festival like Bonnaroo. So it will fade out, it will not be this crazy colored for long, but I just kind of thought about doing something different and I really like the way that it actually turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into some products that I want to share with you. I do want to talk about some Soap & Glory things, just some of my favorite products, and I'm going to be actually giving away a gift basket of all the products that I mentioned. So if you're watching this video and anything I talk about interests you, which I'm sure it will, be sure to just leave me a comment on this video and let me know if you could see anyone in concert. So if you were going to a festival and someone was going to play a band or, you know, a singer, who would you pick? It can be someone that's still alive, still in a band, or maybe someone that's passed, just someone that you would pick as your dream person to see in concert live. So once you leave your comment on this video letting me know who you would pick to see in concert, also make sure to follow me on Instagram, it's just Megan Parken, and then you'll be entered to win the Soap & Glory little gift basket of my favorite products. So for me, some of my favorite Soap & Glory products are their lip products. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. They're really surrounded around plumping and making your lips look really sexy and pretty and full. And I know that's also a big trend. A lot of people are getting lip injections these days. And I'll be honest, I have considered it and thought about it a bit. I feel like my upper lip could be a little bit more full to match my lower one. But honestly, I've seen a lot of people with lip injections and I've seen it really enhance their look, make them look really good. But I've also seen it go the exact opposite way. So for me, having products that like plump my lips up a little bit and give me that like really pillowy, pretty look, but without actually committing to lip injections is awesome. So the lip product that I'm actually wearing currently is the Pillow Plump Sexy Mother Pucker in the color Nude in Town. And a lot of people have been commenting on Instagram and just on Twitter pictures and stuff asking me like what color this is. And it's just a perfect like nude, kind of similar to like that Kylie Jenner kind of more brown tone nude. I think it honestly would flatter like anyone's skin tone, and also it doesn't like make your makeup look too intense, if that makes sense. I feel like with any eye look, whether you're going a little bit more casual or you're kind of glamming up and you're doing, you know, lashes and wing liner, this is like just the perfect nude to like top off your look. And then it does have that tingling effect, so you are going to feel that, but I personally really like it and I've kind of like gotten addicted to that feeling and I love having it on my lips. And then of course I feel like it does give me a little bit of oomph and kind of plump them up a bit as well. And then I also have the Pillow Plump Sexy Mother Pucker gloss in the clear version. So this is great to just top on any lipstick that you may be wearing, or if you're doing lip liner. I think really glossy, shiny lips are really sexy, especially in the summertime when you have like really glowy skin and stuff. I think it just completes the entire look. On to skincare, I have the One Heck of a Blot. This is an amazing blot powder. It is translucent, so it's not going to add any color on top of your foundation, but this is a must-have for a festival or for anything when you're outside. It comes with a nice little pad and then a big mirror so you can just touch up your makeup and stuff. And during the summertime, and especially at outdoor events, I love looking really glowy and bright, but at the same time, you can kind of teeter on the edge of oily. So in order to kind of keep that in check, I've also been using the One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Primer. So this goes on under your foundation or under your powder or whatever you're going to be using on your skin. Put this on first and kind of watch your pores just like minimize, go away, and this is also going to control your oil. So if you do have oily skin, that's not something I super like struggle with, but I have noticed in the summer summertime, I'm definitely more oily obviously than I am in the winter. And then of course when I'm outside and stuff in the sun, I feel like the oil really can come on, and I don't know, I feel like it ruins your pictures. It just makes you look a little too much. So in order to keep that in check, I've been using this under my foundation and I've seen a big change, and I really like the way that it keeps my skin looking. I've also had some comments lately about my skin, people asking me if I've done anything differently with my skincare, what I've been using, and I have been using the Fab Pore Purifying Foam Cleanser. Now this does have witch hazel in it and a pore shrink technology, so it's very cooling on your skin, feels really refreshing, and what I'll do is I'll apply it to wet skin and then I'll kind of massage it in, and then I'll rinse it and just pat my face dry, and this really helps control oil really nicely, but definitely keeps my skin feeling very clear and clean, but it doesn't like strip it. It doesn't make it feel super dry. I know I've used some cleansers in the past where after I use it, my skin just doesn't feel nice at all. So now I do want to talk about some fashion items and go through some clothing and then some accessories as well. So for Bonnaroo, I got these really cute little headbands. Now I'm very into the whole trend of like tying a bandana in your hair, but honestly, every time I do that, it ends up just kind of looking a little silly because the bandana gets really thick, or like I make the little strings too long. So I found these from Forever 21 online, and it's perfect. So it's just the classic red bandana and then a black one, which I might have to do like the black and white, because now that my hair is these kind of crazy colors, the red probably would clash a little bit, but once my hair is blonde again, I think this will be so cute, especially in the summertime, 4th of July, totally adorable. So I'm really happy with these. They were definitely a good buy. These were only $4.90, so pretty much like what you would pay for a bandana normally, but you already have the convenience of it tied into the cute little bow and everything. So I have those. And then from Forever 21, I also got some earrings, which these are so cute. I honestly cannot decide which pair is my favorite. So the first pair is kind of like a little silly, and you're either going to love or hate these. So these are some really big gold hoops, and they say baby inside of them. So yes, I know it's like a little bit like tacky and fabulous, I don't know. These definitely remind me of like very Tumblr. I've definitely seen pictures on Tumblr of girls wearing these and stuff, and I don't know, I just think it's cute and kind of, I don't know, like a little like ironic almost, and I love big gold hoops, so I just thought those would be fun. And I feel like for a music festival you can get away with doing something a little bit more daring than you normally would. I also got this pair of dangly earrings, and they have little stars just dangling down, so they're really delicate and pretty. And I just think this would be so cute, just kind of peeking through your hair and stuff. And then even like not for a music festival, I love to wear gold earrings and like really sparkly earrings when I go out and stuff, and I think these would just be the perfect addition to like an all black outfit or something. Moving on to bags, I am going to be using this bag probably the entirety of Bonnaroo, just because I wanted a nice crossbody bag so that I don't have to be messing around with my bag, and then I also don't have to worry about it like coming off my shoulder or someone grabbing it or something. This does zip, and this is also from Forever 21, but I bought this literally probably 4 years ago. If you've been watching me for a really long time, you probably remember me hauling this, and I really love it. I definitely get a lot of use out of it, but I think for a festival it's perfect because number one, I mean, look at it, all the bohemian like beading, and then of course the fringe and stuff really will be the perfect addition to any outfit. But then also the fact that this was pretty inexpensive, I think under $20, which of course when you're going to a festival you don't want to bring like your nicest stuff. Like you still want to look cute and trendy, but if you wear your nicest stuff, you're going to be sad if it gets messed up or something happens to it, so I definitely am not doing that. And now on to some clothing pieces that I'm excited to show you guys. So I know that festivals, of course, are about the music, but I think it's really fun to kind of look the part and also maybe try a little bit more daring styles and stuff. I'm sure you guys saw for Coachella people kind of really going all out and bohemian, and I think for Bonnaroo I'm going to do a little bit more of like a rocker vibe. So I got this dress from fashionnova.com, and I do have a 15% off discount code that I will go ahead and add right here. So if you use that when you check out, you get 15% off your entire order, which is pretty great. They have some really cute stuff on there right now. So first I have this dress, which is a black t-shirt style dress. So incredibly soft, like really soft and comfortable. Has the lace-up detailing on the chest, like the shirt I have on, and then the little built-in choker as well. And I just think that's super cute and trendy, but also like really cool and kind of sexy as well. I also got this shirt from Fashion Nova as well, which is a really cool little crop. So it has an eagle on it, and then this part is all like cut out lace on the top. So I'm really into these t-shirts that have like the graphics and then like the cool kind of additions to them. I just think they're really simple to throw with a pair of shorts, and I feel like for a festival you can be really comfortable but at the same time really trendy and sexy and cool, which I think is a perfect vibe. I also got this denim crop top, which is so cute. Oh my gosh, look at the cage detail on that. I don't know, I even think this would be so cute under this jacket that I have on. And I feel like would even complement my purple blue hair. This did come with a matching skirt, but unfortunately it was sold out. But I just love this crop, really attractive on, and it makes you feel nice and secure, but at the same time it has a really sexy shape, and then the little cutouts I think are adorable. The next thing I got from Fashion Nova is this mesh top. So it's just a black mesh, like kind of mock turtleneck. And you can see just all the way the sleeves down. Again, this like fishnet, like mesh look is super in style, super trendy. You can make this really sexy, or you can even make it a little bit more kind of modest if you put like a tank top under it. But I think wearing like a black bra under this is just really cool. And then like with some ripped up jeans or ripped up jean shorts, just a perfect outfit. So I'm really excited about that. And then this skirt I absolutely love. So this is a white, it's really stretchy and nice. So it kind of looks a little bit small when I'm holding it up here, but it's definitely very stretchy. And as you stretch it, you actually get to see these little lace-up details kind of open up, so your skin peeks through just a bit. Now I would not be wearing this to Bonnaroo because it is white, so that would get really dirty, but I definitely will be styling this soon and showing you guys what that looks like all together. And then I got some adorable sets from Fashion Nova. So my friend Lauren is going to be attending Bonnaroo with me. So I think we probably will like kind of match one day and wear these sets together. So this first one is just this black t-shirt with like the little fire detailing. And then the skirt that matches looks like this. Oh my gosh. So hot. I love that. I think that's gonna be so adorable. And then this one, I can't decide if this one's my favorite or that one is. So the top looks like this. Just has this lace-up detail and then a picture of Marilyn Monroe. And then the skirt matches, so it's like the rest of the picture, and then on the side it has like all this like lace-up detailing all the way down the sides. And I think I would probably wear this like with a pair of fishnets and then like some fringe boots and stuff. I just think that would be really edgy and cool. And then I got two other tops in these gorgeous And then the last two items I got from Fashion Nova are not going to be for Bonnaroo, but definitely could be for like a night out in Nashville with like a leather jacket or something cool. I just am obsessed with this ballet pink color. It's just so sweet. So this is like a corseted top. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I love like the little silk ties and stuff. And again, I think this kind of like lingerie look is very in and trendy right now, but you definitely don't have to make it sexy. Like you could pair that with a pair of jeans and like a top, like a little jacket on top, and kind of really tone it down a bit. Like I said, I'm super excited about Bonnaroo, and let me know if you guys want me to vlog. I know I haven't done any vlogs in a little while, but my friend Lauren is actually living in New York now, and she's one of my all-time best friends, so the fact that she's going to be coming with me to Bonnaroo is going to just be a magical weekend. And she has a few tattoos, so she's always a friend that I talk with about tattoos. So, you know, just a little sneak peek that might be happening in Nashville. No promises, but if it does, I would definitely try to film it. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to go ahead and check out my Instagram, and make sure to leave a comment here if you want to be entered to win my little Soap and Glory gift basket of my favorite products. And yeah, stay tuned for all of my Bonnaroo pictures and my vlogs, because it's going to be a really fun time. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great night, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.